Greetings! Welcome to another Lessons with Odin. Today I will be showing you how to make a simple bead cap with a square base that you can easily throw together and make something completely elegant. Like this. This is a pair that I made for a wedding that I wore to a wedding. A very lovely coppery combination. And it's all up to you what you would like to do with it. You can make two and just stick them on each side of the bead or what have you, or what's not. But for this project, for each bead cap, to fit an 8mm size bead, you will need 4 4mm beads. I am using crystal bicones, some size 11 seed beads, and a needle and thread. Now I will be posting a freebie version of a 2-needle version or a monofilament way of doing this. It's just kind of a preference of what you would like to use. I'll put the link down below to my Craftsy shop. It'll be free for anybody, and just feel free to check that out. So let's get started. So what you're going to do is you're going to thread on 4 size 11 seed beads. Then you're going to pull it down towards the end of the thread, leaving an itty bitty tail. Then you're going to pass your needle through the beads, all the beads once again. And if you pull it kind of tight, it'll form a bitty circle of 4. Like that. Take your tail end and your working thread and tie an overhand knot to kind of secure them in place. Then you're going to take your working thread and pass through one of the seed beads again, kind of hiding the knot inside the bead. Now what you're going to do is you're going to thread on 1 4mm, 3 seed beads, and 1 4mm. Then you're going to pass back through the size 11 seed bead up here. Okay? So you end up with something like that. Now what you're going to do is you're going to pass through the next size 11 seed bead over on the plus sign like that. Then you're going to add on 1 4mm, 3 seed beads. Then you're going to pass up through this crystal here. So we'll go up here, like that, kind of anchoring it in place. Then what we're going to do from here is pass through the seed bead again, the one that we were originally working from, and the next one over, like that. Do the same thing again. We will add our last crystal, add on 3 seed beads, then we're going to pass through the crystal again that is right next to where our thread is coming out of, making another loop. So it's going to go around and over through here. Like that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to pass through the seed bead up top here. The next seed bead over here. And finally, well, I've already done it, my needle kind of predicted it, but after you've passed through this seed bead, you're going to pass through the next crystal over. And then what we're going to do next is add on our 3 seed beads once more. And you can kind of see where we want to go because there is no set of 3 seed beads over here. So we're going to jump over and pass through this crystal here. Okay. Now, when we pull it tight, we notice there's kind of these gaps in the corners of the piece, and we want to fill those gaps with more seed beads. So we're going to move our way down. Our thread is currently coming out of this crystal, so we want to move over to the seed bead, down the next crystal, and then through these 3 seed beads here. Okay, kind of keep your tension as firm as possible. With nylon thread it kind of is difficult, but with fire line you shouldn't be having too many problems with. Okay, so now we have this. We are almost finished. So, what we're going to do now is add on 2 more seed beads, then pass over to the next set of 3 seed beads. And now you can see how we've filled that corner up there. Do it again, add on 2 seed beads, go through the next set of 3. Add on 2 more seed beads, go through the next set of 3. And once more, add on 2 seed beads, go through the last set of 3, and feel free to continue on until we reach the next crystal. Because what we're going to do is end the threads. Okay, so I'm at a corner. I'm going, and my tail end is down here, so what I'm basically going to do is go up this crystal, through the seed bead, and through the next seed bead over. So we'll do that. Go up through the crystal. Okay, so we've gone up through the crystal. Now we're going to go through this seed bead. And now the 2 threads are meeting. So we're just going to tie another overhand knot. And once you've done that, you go ahead and pass both threads through a couple of other beads and clip the ends short. And there you have it, your finished bead cap that you can thread on to something, probably a head pin or a bit of wire. Thread on your 8mm bead and stick her right on top like a crown. Like that. Isn't it precious? Now, now you notice that this one will be a little bit more squishy and soft and pliable. With the monofilament, it's a lot more rigid and a lot more willing to stay in shape. So if you want to try out the 2 needle version, I highly encourage you guys to check out my tutorial on that. Now, after this, you can kind of take this technique and suit it to other bead sizes. Like if you wanted to make us make it to fit a 6mm bead, you would probably use 3mm bicones instead of 4mm, and then possibly use size 15 seed beads instead of size 11. Something larger like this 10mm, you might want to add on and use a total of 5 or 6 even, instead of just 4. Any way you want to do with this, you can do a lot of basic bracelets. Like you can make a whole chain with this. You just have 2 bead caps on each end and just kind of string them along like that. Make a very nice accent piece. Whatever you'd like to do with it. I hope you guys enjoyed this Lessons with Odin. Leave me a comment down below for anything you guys would like to see me do next. And I hope I will see you next time.